The Sun Belt football season, always a fun one. That's why they sometimes call it the Fun Belt. But now, the serious business of crowning a champion in the Sun Belt Conference Championship game. Welcome to Lafayette, Louisiana and Cajun Field, home of the Louisiana Ragin' Cajuns. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the South Alabama Jaguars, taking on the 9th-ranked team, the Louisiana Ragin' Cajuns. Green Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. From the shotgun, handed off inside. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Big moment early in this championship game. Third down coming up. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. He's running out of time here. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. Look at this result. Some positive yards.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Ragin' Cajuns line up with a first and goal.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Ragin' Cajuns.
I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Jaguars offense back on the field now. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? We'll hand it off. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Tailback takes the handoff again. He's got the first down and still motoring. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Man, this defense has got to do a better job. It's one thing to give up a completion, but all those yards after the completion are what can really hurt you as a defense.
Takes the toss and heads left. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Go at the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. But I love seeing the receiver's willingness to be a part of that and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
Tackled there by the defense. Second down and goal. The coordinator moves to a heavy blitz look here. Throwing up play action. Looking to scramble. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, South Alabama.
What a threat for this offense to have a weapon like this at quarterback. Down in the red zone, surveying the coverage. Nobody open, so he does it himself with his legs and gets to the end zone for the touchdown.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Louisiana offense back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They drop an RPO. Quick pass to the right. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. He went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Bringing pressure. On the run, he'll let it go. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, the defense does a really good job of getting that initial pressure on the quarterback, but this is what he can do. His athletic ability and his legs gets him away from the pressure. He buys some time, and I love how he keeps his eyes downfield. He's not scrambling to run. He's scrambling to make a big play with his arm, just unable to connect with the receiver downfield, but good effort and a good play.
Quick throw to the left. Wide open downfield. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Love to see a quarterback who looks for a matchup on third down. Sees his go-to guy who's got a favorable matchup, gets the ball to him for a first down.
The Raging Cajun starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, you hand it off. It's just the middle and gets stuffed. That one goes nowhere.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down play coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Catch made on the out route. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
They tackle him, but the game moves the ball to the 36.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. On the ground, it's Dupree. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. And he goes down after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down.
Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats of that first period. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's an out route. The catch made. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a first set of downs from this offense.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on the receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
The Raging Cajuns will line up here on first down and goal.
Let's go!
First and goal, handoff. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
All right, second down and goal now for this offense. Looking to throw here. Launching one to the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Louisiana. Conference championship pressure. They just grind away. Beautiful execution about the drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. The South Alabama offense back on the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Extending the play now. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
On
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Second down, we're going to throw it. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Escapes the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
What a good job here by this quarterback, being very conscious of both the line to gain for that first down, as well as not necessarily taking a big hit early in this game. Great situational awareness and a first down.
The shotgun running play call.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
Trying for a fourth down completion. He escapes the pocket. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
The Jaguars pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Tight end goes in motion. And now the handoff. Slings right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They test the middle there, but get nothing.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run phase, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Using his legs on the screen. Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now. Timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. No punt. Offense still on the field, going to go for it on 4th down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. On the move now. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that 1st down.
And the Jaguars lining up here on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. He hands it off from the gun. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The Jaguars are in the red zone. In the red area, it's Lee. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. The defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Ball handed off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. Back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. And escapes the pocket, but not the rush. It'll be a short loss.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback. He comes up with a big sack for the D.
Down, looking to throw for it. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. When he's got some space here. They get him down, but he found a good line in that return. So the drive starts with pretty decent field position. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Here comes a first down pass attempt. He escapes the pocket. Breaks into open space. Picks up the first down and still going. Scoops out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to throw it on first down. Defense is coming after him. Now they trap him for a sack. And that play should likely send us now to halftime. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Jaguars will kick this away to begin the second half. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And Louisiana's offense retakes the field now. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, trying to make up this deficit. Pressure is coming. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
First down here for this offense. Using his legs. It's too quick. First down and more. He's so down. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. He finds some space. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Play action fake, looking to throw. Oh, that one's picked off. Now he's bringing it back. Across the 40. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Here comes South Alabama's offense back out there. Play action here on first down. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
So second down after the incompletion. It's a shotgun run call. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's third down and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Raging Cajuns offense back on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. On the move now. He's looking to scramble. The pass is incomplete, but a flag down on the field. So let's check this out. You don't see that called too often, but you see it called here. Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. That's the 25. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
He dumps it off to the tight end. The tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Second down after that previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's the first down for more. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
The Raging Cajuns getting set on 1st and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's how you get after the quarterback. This is a great play by the defense of being able to affect the timing between the quarterback and the receiver. And, man, how about the hit at the end of the play? And he laid the hit stick on him there.
He's into the clear. The Raging Cajuns pick up enough yards to get a fresh set of downs.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Looking to pass this time. The pass rush closing in. Nothing open downfield, so they'll just throw it away. Incompletion makes it second down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. They'll look to throw it here on second down. The sure hands. It's Dupree. Good enough for first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch. Gets the first down in the process.
The Raging Cajuns look at a cash in the red zone. Looking for some space. It's Dupree. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll run it from the gun. He's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Try and muscle for the first down. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive.
Carrier. Cricket.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. The Raging Cajuns looking to keep this drive rolling.
What I love about that, Chris, is there was zero hesitation from the offensive coordinator. He put the call in, the quarterback knew it, the offense got excited about the opportunity, not settling for a field goal, and they pick up just what they need for that first down.
The Raging Cajuns hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield. He may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And they get set now to try the PAT. The PAT puts them up 3. Scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Inside give now from the shotgun. Breaks the tackle. He's got room. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. And it's Louisiana on top, Kirk. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Didn't expect to lose 4 on the 1st down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off here. Ball carrier tackled there.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which can open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? The screen pass complete to the running back. But never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Obviously, you're going to throw the football on 3rd down. Man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big 4th down.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. From the shotgun, drops back. He escapes the pocket. He'll throw it now. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the 2nd half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
Here comes the Louisiana offense back on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Sticking with the running game. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base. I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. There's the handoff. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the 4th quarter, critical down in distances, and this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
Here's the 2nd down play. Right away with a running game. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Here we go, late in a tight game. This might be the biggest play so far. 3rd and 2. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Now he's stopping him on that line. Touchdown, Louisiana.
This is a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display. That's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Lining up to try the extra point. Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackle at the 13. Now great field position to start the drive. Jaguars offense back on the field now. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. On the move now. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
It's a short completion of a big tight end. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Big play there by the sophomore quarterback. The Jaguars come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. First down. They're going to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21. And the Jaguars pick up enough for a first down. The shotgun handoff here. Going to try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Caught in the backfield. It's Lee. End zone ahead. Touchdown, South Alabama. Still no answer for this offense. Here we go. It's what you hope for. 4th quarter, 1-possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute you're up by a couple scores, then all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. It's feeling like that might be happening late in this game.
And the point after is right down the middle. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Louisiana's offense retakes the field now. Jimmy Clark with the running game. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
You can almost sense the coaches challenged this offensive line before they went out on the field, how important this drive is with the lead late in the football game. They are hitting people and pushing people around up front and being able to get positive yards on 1st and 10.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. They'll try the option play here. He gets loose. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down.
Let's go.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Good throw, complete to the tight end.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and this quarterback being able to throw the football with the lead in the 4th quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
The Raging Cajuns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Takes the handoff again. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Raging Cajuns line it up with 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking for 6. He makes the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Here comes the point after attempt. Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. The kickoff a little too hot to handle. Goes through the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. He's wide open. Look out. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looks like a deep shot here. Intercepted right near the end zone. What play? Brought down after a short return. But the pick sets up his offense.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple of scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession. You need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Pounding away with the run game. He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And with the game in hand, the offense just takes a knee. The Raging Cajuns will bring their punt team onto the field. And the ball is away from his own end zone. See if he can make something happen with the return. And he's going to finally head out of bounds. But you talk about flipping the field and setting up his offense in tremendous field position. The South Alabama offense back on the field now. Time running out of this conference championship game. This is a desperation drive right here. Got to score. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Looking to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
So they bring on the field goal team, trying to make this a one-score game. He made it. 3 points on the board.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.